And we are arriving. Do you think we're in the right place, Jacob? I don't think this is D23.
I don't think it is either. I think we need to go back to Vancouver. Like, we actually need to go back to Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. Giant Buzz. And this song, man. Okay guys, 3 hours later, we're inside the convention. We were in line 3 hours in the sun without shade for the most part. And it was torture. I was gonna die. So for some reason there were some events starting at 9 but didn't open the doors till 10. And then we didn't get in until past 11 and we were in line 3 hours, and it's just like, I'm so glad to finally be inside with air conditioning and stuff. So we're gonna make a beeline for some of the lines to get into the store areas. All right, coming up to the Dream Store line. Oh my God. This looks like a mess, man. Okay, just got out of the Dream Store. It was really hectic in there, but it was not at all what I was expecting. Like, I was just not interested in most of the stuff in there, so I didn't even end up buying anything. Jacob's getting some stuff though, so he's just checking out, and I'm just chilling out here. There's other stores though, and then there's other vendors throughout, so I think we're gonna do like a walkthrough and look at everything in the convention. And in the meantime, I'm just sitting down to rest my feet because they're still so bruised from yesterday, so I don't know, it's gonna be painful. Whoa, that's so weird. Anyway, I finally have Wi-Fi access. It's pretty slow. It's gonna take a few hours for just the one video to upload. I have 2 to get up, so yeah, but I'm just thankful I finally have some Wi-Fi to post a few videos. This thing's a real pain in the butt to carry around though. Like, it kills my shoulders, so doing it for the vlogs though. It's just, I mean, like, it's light, it's way smaller than a normal laptop, but it's still heavy and it really weighs down my purse. Okay, we left to go get our lanyards and tote bags, which are backpacks, which is kind of cool because it makes my Surface Pro actually a lot lighter when I'm carrying it in the backpack. And yeah, I'll just show you guys more of the area, I guess. I like this big Mickey on the ceiling. It's so loud! Pardon? Oh yeah, gallery would be real nice. Yeah, sure, let's head over there. I'm just doing like a little loop around everything. It's massive and crazy. Coming soon, The Good Dinosaur, Finding Dory, Toy Story 4. What is the Pixar one?
I don't know.
Cars, Incredibles 2. This is an animator's gallery, and it says this is Eric Goldberg stuff. I don't know if they switch it out or if he's the only one with this gallery. Oh my God, this genie one. That blue one is really, really nice. This is like a booth where I guess it puts characters' heads on you and takes a picture, like a photo booth. Yeah. Ant-Man suit. We've got a Maker Studios booth, obviously, since it was bought by Disney. I guess Markiplier's here. I don't really know who he is though. I know he does gaming stuff or something. Okay. The newest Disney princess, Pikachu. It's kind of got derpy ears. Pins and pins and pins. I don't really want to get into pins because I feel like, I don't know, it's a lot. There's just too much. There's too many. It's like torture anytime you come outside. You go from AC to this and it's like, you feel like you're just gonna combust. Anyway, so we looked around the hall a little bit. We didn't look at everything, and it was just sort of a quick walkthrough to see what there is. And we're starving, so we're gonna get some food. And there's a food place inside, but it's super long line, just like everything. Long line for the bathroom, long line for the stores, long line for food. You just can't do anything. And anyway, then we're gonna go wait in line for this one panel, and hopefully we can get in. But you can't film inside panels, so sorry guys, you're not gonna get to see it. But it's about upcoming movies and things, so I think that one's gonna be pretty exciting. Now we're seeing Buzz from the other side. We get to see Buzz's butt. The Buzz butt. Long lines for food trucks, but actually, you know, it's probably better than the refreshment area, I think, because that was ridiculous. What do we want? Okay, we went outside, as you saw, got to the food trucks, and we were in line for this burger place for a while. And it was just so blisteringly hot. I was feeling really lightheaded because of the heat, and I was hungry, and I eventually just gave up because the line was moving so slow. The line, it's not like the line was that long, it's just that it took them forever to make a single order. It's like they didn't have any burgers. Like, it's not, you'd think they'd see the line and like cook a lot of burgers at once and then just have to slap them together. But anyway, because it took forever just to get to the front to pay, and then you had to wait like another 15 minutes for your burger after that. And so I gave up and left the line. Plus they were like $15 to $16 burgers, and all it comes with is like a small serving of fries, and I was like, no. But we couldn't find a good alternative, so we just ended up going to this place that did ice cream sandwiches, like ones that were like good cookies, big chunk of good ice cream in them, and so it was really good. It's just not some, you know, it's more like a dessert, not like food, but it had a short line, so we're like, okay, doing this. And now we are waiting to go to the panel we want to go to, and we're in this hall downstairs, and it's actually really nice. The floor is really cold, and it's amazing. And so now we just wait here until the panel starts, which is about, what is it, past, present, and future, it said? Okay, that one. Upcoming films for Pixar and Disney. There's this little souvenir book that they give you, and I just wanted to go to the schedule real quick. An event that would have been cool to go to is this Disney Legends Awards. Oh wait, I guess it's mentioned right here too, I guess. It's just basically honoring people who've done a lot for the Disney company and stuff. And I guess Johnny Depp made a surprise appearance. He wasn't on the guest list, but they always do surprise things throughout all the events. That would have been really cool to go to, except that was at 10 a.m. and we didn't even get into the building until after 11. So it was actually over by the time we got into the building, which is stupid because we lined up around 8:15 in the morning. But anyway, so I'm really, really excited for this one. And they said they're gonna lock up all our electronics. Okay, that's fine. I do that to you all the time. I don't realize Jacob's vlogging, I start talking to him. Anyway, they said all our electronic devices are going in a bag, but we can hang on to the bag, but we, like, it makes a loud sound, I guess. If you try to open it, they're gonna know, and they'll kick you out if they catch you filming and stuff. So, top secret event. This one didn't say no filming though, so it doesn't have a filming notice. Could have done that one if we got in time. Yeah, I think this is really gonna hype me up because I feel like so far it's been a lot of waiting in lines and like me wanting to sit down because my feet are hurting so bad and stuff because I got blisters on them. So yeah, I think this will like get me really hyped though. So yeah. There's also this separate little pamphlet. It's just got the schedule and stuff. And then inside, where did I put it? Ah, there's these trading cards, and inside of this souvenir booklet, everyone has a different set of cards, and you can collect them all by trading with other people or by going to certain locations in the convention and collecting more. I don't think I'm even going to bother with it, but these are the ones I got. Yep. So I thought that was kind of a neat thing that they did, even though I don't really care about it. There's no Wi-Fi down in this area, so the uploading is at a standstill. It's stuck at 17%, so I think it'll be a miracle if I can even get one vlog up, because I have two that I'd like to get up, but I might only get up one or none. So I might not even get to upload stuff until I'm in Seattle. So that would be pretty sad, but oh well. This entire room of people is coming into this event. That's so much. I can't believe there's a room that can accommodate all of us. Like, obviously this one, but I mean like the other hall we're going into. Are we gonna be able to see anything? It better be like a jumbo screen. This is an overview of what the big expo hall, I guess, area is. That's what I'm gonna call it. With all this little stores and stands and stuff. So we're probably gonna go back there after we're done this and kind of split up and do our own shopping and then meet back up later. Okay guys, so that panel was amazing. It was nearly 3 hours. Or was it a full 3 hours? I don't know, it was so long, but so amazing. I don't even know where to start. So first they did, well, Disney Animation Studios announcements, then they did Pixar announcements. And so I'll just kind of try to give a brief, I'm gonna try to stay brief and just talk about the things that they talked about. Okay, so for Disney, they start off with this montage of various Disney movies. Nearly made me cry. And then the first thing they talked about was, help me out, Jacob. Okay, we had to sit there and remember, but we can only remember 3 Disney things they talked about. I felt like there was more because it lasted so long, but okay, anyway, so first thing I talked about was Zootopia. We got to see clips from the movie, and they were long. Like when we saw, most of the clips we saw for all these movies were long clips, like several minutes long. I think there's only a few things that were short, kind of quick clips. And so that was pretty exciting. I don't really want to say what they were because I don't want to spoil the jokes, like with the DMV thing and all that, you know. People gotta wait. Although I have a feeling that's maybe gonna make it into the trailer, so that's probably gonna spoil it. But anyway, so for Zootopia, yeah, they brought Jennifer Goodwin out because she voices Judy Hopps. Judy! And so she came out and talked, and yeah, I'll try to keep this short. So yeah, they showed us clips, blah, blah, blah. It was really funny. I'm excited to see the movie. And then they talked about this upcoming movie called Gigantic. You know, Frozen, Brave, Tangled, Gigantic, yeah, all those descriptive words. Like... And so Gigantic is about Jack and the Beanstalk, and it's set in Spain, and it's supposed to be around the time when there's a lot of discoveries going on and exploring. And this guy finds this giant beanstalk, whatever. And it was cool, and they brought on songwriters from Frozen, and they performed a song to some storyboards because they didn't have any footage of that to show us. They just had concept art and storyboards, and so they sang one of the songs from the movie, and it was pretty cool. And on to Moana was the Moana hype is real with me and Jacob. I remember before Frozen even came out, I was like right before Frozen came out, we were like, Moana hype, like, even though there's nothing to go off of. But anyway, we saw some clips from Moana. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's so beautiful, and one of them was Moana as a baby, and she's so cute. And I almost cried at that clip because it's so cute. And they also brought out singers and dancers that were Samoan, and they did an amazing performance. And they also brought out Dwayne Johnson, who voices one of the characters, who's a demigod named Maui. And so that was announced that he was voicing that character, and got to see some animation of that character, and yeah. I'm just so excited for it now. It's gonna be beautiful, you guys. Okay, now on to the Pixar announcements, because I think that was it for the Disney ones. It felt really long. I feel like I'm missing something. But anyway, the Pixar stuff. So again, they start off with like this montage, and it's all emotional and stuff. And the first thing they talked about was Inside Out, which is already out, obviously. And they mentioned how there's this short that's coming out with the DVD and Blu-ray called Riley's First Date. And they actually, first they're like, oh, you guys have to wait though, we're not going to show it today, but then they actually did show it. And so that was cool to get to see that. And you can tell from the title, it's about a boy. Riley's First Date. And then the next thing they talked about was The Good Dinosaur, right? So lots of clips from that, and long clips. It made me so happy. A lot of it is stuff that's in the trailer that you see for like 2 seconds in the trailer, that you got to see the long clips of it. And I cried at the one, like tears streaming down my face, and I was trying to hold it back, and it was like bawling. It was so sad. I don't want to say what it is because it's a little spoilery, I think. And so yeah, that was it about The Good Dinosaur. And if I'm missing like important announcements, like, oh, I missed at Zootopia, they announced Shakira's playing this gazelle lady. I guess that was supposed to be one of the big announcements. Are we supposed to be crossing? I don't think so. Well, I just went with the crowd.
Anyways, as we get hit by a bus.
Wait, let's go this way. Because there's less people. Okay. So yeah, Good Dinosaur. I don't think there was much else to say about that unless I described the clips, but don't wanna. And then we moved on to, wasn't it Coco they moved on to next? Because I know they did it kind of...
I think it was Dory next, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Finding Dory. And they brought a whole slew of voice actors for that. Ellen was there. And the 2 people from Modern Family who I don't know who those actors are. What are their names?
One is Ty Burrell, and I think Ed O'Neill is the other one. He's the grandfather.
Okay. And then, who else did they bring out?
Caitlin Olsen? Katie Olsen?
Some Olsen girl?
One
Yeah,
of the Olsens.
I didn't know her either. But that was pretty cool. We kind of saw some clips for that. There was a lot of technical difficulties, but we saw one really long one. Yeah, so, oh, we have two long ones because there was the octopus one too. Some good stuff's there. Next thing they talk about was they announced an upcoming Pixar movie called Coco, and it's about the Day of the Dead. And to me, all I could think about was the Book of Life, but I'm curious to see where they take it. They didn't actually have any footage for it. They just showed a test animation that they did that was never meant to be shown publicly, but they decided to release it for D23, and it was fully rendered and everything. And I don't really know, but from what I gathered, it seems like a little boy crosses into the world of the dead, but I don't know for sure, because that was just like, it's kind of like a little musical number. Then they talked about Toy Story 4. They didn't have any clips to show us for that because they said it's so early on in production, but it's centered around a love story with Woody and Bo Peep and how Woody and Buzz set out to find Bo Peep. And so that will be cute. And the one person I knew who they brought out on stage was Rashida Jones. I just recognized her from like TV shows and movies and things. I don't know. And they had a whole musical number on stage. They brought up Randy Newman and saying, "You got a friend in me," and they had like a little music video of Toy Story playing, and then they brought some characters up on stage to dance, like there was Bo Peep and Buzz and Mr. Potato Head, all kinds of stuff, and they had the toy soldiers drop down from the ceiling. It was really neat. So the Toy Story was like the big finale, and then they dropped a bunch of confetti down on us, and it was just really cool. It was really cool. We were not anywhere near the stage, so we were watching on big screens. You had to like crane your neck up to see like just people's heads in the distance. So there's quite a few celebrities there, but I couldn't really see them except for on the screens. But oh well, it was like the highlight of probably the entire expo. I don't know, we'll see how the next couple days go, but it just made me so happy that we were there, and it was long and awesome, and I'm just so excited for all the movies now. Oh, and one thing I should mention is that the entire panel was, what would you say, hosted or emceed by John Lasseter, which is really cool. And we saw various directors and producers and other people who worked on the movies that are coming out, so that was just really cool. I don't know, such a highlight. And anyways, we're on our way to the Rainforest Cafe, which is why we're walking into the parks now, because we just want to get to downtown Disney, go back to the Rainforest Cafe and get some supper. Real quick food shot at the Rainforest Cafe. I got the Rasta pasta, and it's really good. We just left the Rainforest Cafe, and we haven't actually, even though this is our third time in downtown Disney, we haven't seen it at night. So it's really cool to see all the lights, and you see extra things in the stores that you didn't notice during the day because of reflections. So it's quite pretty. Alright, before I shower up and head to bed, I have a couple final things I want to mention. What I forgot to mention about Finding Dory is that there's this beluga whale named Baylee, and that made me excited. It's a boy, but still. And I'm excited. And I think the name suits it because, okay, I don't know the Latin word for whale, but I'm sure it's related to that. But I know the French word for whale is baleine, which is like Baylee. I think that's why they named it Baylee, is because it's similar to the word whale. So I thought that was kind of cool. Also, Jacob noticed in the back of this book, it lists everyone who's a gold or silver D23 member, and we're just regular members, but for some reason our names are listed like it's super tiny text. It's not that exciting. It's like micro print. Anyway, he noticed that our names are actually in here, but that's pretty cool. And that's all I had to update you on. So I'm gonna wash up and go to bed. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. That one tickles. Oh, that was so fun. Here's my pulled pork sandwich and fries and coleslaw. It is 4:30. We've been at the park since 9. Like, we are dying.